Good afternoon. It is May the 1st. We made it to May 2020. It is Friday afternoon. I just realized I haven't filmed anything yet today. I thought I had for some reason. Anyways, I just whipped up another pair of the shorts for the girls, and if you look close, you can see I ran out of fabric. But that's okay. I pieced it together, and so here's a second pair. And this time I figured out my waistband problem. And what I did was I made a contour waistband so that it gets smaller as it goes up, so that the shorts can still flare and be looser, but the waistband will fit tighter. So hopefully these will be cute and fit well. And these are all the other fabrics that I'm going to probably work through. These are a lot of my scraps that are perfect for this kind of thing. Got another pair down. I had to be a little more creative with these. I only had a little bit of the mermaid scale stuff. So here's the back. And also for the waistband, you always want to use something that's got good recovery. So I had to use a different than both of those for the waistband. So, but these are supposed to be just for around the house anyways. So I think they're kind of fun. Why not? So here is the last and final pair of shorts, except I got distracted.
I was just making this.
And accidentally cut out all fronts. So there's no actual back to this pair. So they're a little slimmer than I intended. But there they are, pieced together because I ran out of fabric. Lila desperately wants to tell you something.
I was sitting here some of the time making a dragon mask.
Oh, yeah.
If you've seen the other video, there's a unicorn mask that I made, so now I'm making a dragon one.
Once you finish it, I'll get a shot of it. How about that?
Okay.
It is our Friday night sort of social Bible study. It's just a brief devotional, and we share prayer requests and just talk to each other for a little while. Good morning. It is May the 2nd, 2020, and right now I am watching a live sew-along with my friend Deanna. She's not actually my real-life friend. She's my online friend, and recently she invited me to help her with her sewing group. It's called Sew Modestly, and so this week we're having some contests, and our first week is sorry, I'm trying to listen and record this video, which is probably not the best idea. Anyways, it's sewing accessories. So she's doing a live sew along for sewing scrunchies. So I am still learning new things all the time. I am working on a test for Jeremy. It's one of the first things I've ever made for him. And because it's a test, I have to be very specific in the sizing. So he has a medium chest, a large waist, and a small hip. And when I drew that out, I'm like, that does not seem right. By the way, that was where I made a mistake. I was going to a small chest. Anyways, so that's what those X's are for. So I had to actually ask several questions. Oh, and then I also had to take off 1 inch for his height, which is what is folded up under here. So this, I would never dream is going to be right, to be graded for him appropriately. But we will see. See, I would think I would just drop straight down after the waist, regardless of the hip. But because this is a test, we're going to give it a try, see how it comes out. And yeah, I just thought I'd show you the process. So normally I would prefer to trace the size so I can keep the original pattern intact. But because this is a test, I'm going to be printing out a final anyways. So there's no point in keeping this original intact at this point. So I will bring you along for the next couple steps. All right, so here it is. I have all my pattern pieces graded appropriately and prepped, and we will see how this comes out. I'm gonna have him pick out some fabric now. All right, so here is the current status of the men's cardigan. I've got all my pieces cut. These are the 2 sleeves. These are the sleeve cuffs. These are the pockets. There's an inner and an outer for each pocket, so there's 4, and those will have interfacing applied to them. Then here are my 2 fronts, 1 back, 1 neckband, and 1 waistband. So those are all the pieces you need to make a cardigan. All right, so here is the finished cardigan. It is not perfect. I do not like how you attach the bottom band here. I think that this band should come all the way down and this should be under here. So I'm going to suggest that, to be honest. But anyways, here it is. Jeremy's out right now with Elijah. They went down to the bakery, and he took him out for a little walk. So Jeremy will have to try it on and get pictures for me probably tomorrow because I'm going to lose the light soon. But anyways, here it is. All right, so we are headed out. We have not driven out altogether in weeks. So we are driving out. Today's our day that we're allowed to drive, and we're gonna try to pick up some food somewhere. And if there is so anywhere to get out of the car, we will, but I don't think there will be. So at least we're driving out. My kids haven't been in a space this wide open in ages. I haven't been in a space this wide open in ages, so letting them run. There's nobody to run into, but I don't think any of the food is open. They let us in though. They let us in, but no food is open. Happy Sunday morning. It is Sunday, May the 3rd, 2020. We are watching the West Jack service, and soon there'll be some preaching, and then we'll go on to our own Zoom service in just a little bit.
Noche y día. Versículo 4 dice, deseando verte al acordarme de tus lágrimas, para llenarme de gozo, trayendo a la memoria la fe no fingida que hay en ti.
Tus promesas como rocas son, sus promesas cumple nuestro Dios. Nos movemos solo por la fe en Él, vivir por fe y no por ver. All right, so I cut the waistband that was so terrible off, and I cut a new one. I made it a touch longer, and it's not wavy anymore. It is nice and straight now because I made sure it was the right length this time. I actually pinned it almost all the way over, so I got exactly how long it should be. And then I trimmed the extra because I think that there's an error in the pattern, and I did let them know that. I still don't like this construction method. I wish that these bands came all the way down and that this stopped here so that this bump was down here where it would be less noticeable than right here. There's really just nothing I can do to that to make that go away. There's just no way to do it. And I had to baby it all the way through the underneath of these pockets right here. I actually had to turn the hand wheel from here all the way through here because for some reason my serger just did not like it. I got to figure out if there's something wrong. The knife was not trimming. As you can see, it's really bulky in there. But so I did it with the hand wheel, and that helped a lot. I do wish I'd gotten that seam to flip the other way. That would help, but oh well. Anyways, it's still way better than it was, so I'm really glad that it's fixed now. All right, so to end out this vlog, I was able to get a new pattern taped together and got all the pieces and started cutting out. I cut out the top of the dress, but you will never guess what this is going to be. I'm kind of excited. It's going to be something fun. I hope it turns out well. So anyways, got a new project going since I've done everything I can do at this point of the stuff I have to. So that's going to be all for today, and I will see you next time.